I didn't appreciate Michigan State making that last three. So make sure Coach Izzo knows that. No, if it's all serious, I'm just kidding. I thought that both teams competed. My guys came out. I just said, you know what, we just got to compete, play hard, fight every possession. Everyone knows Michigan State came in here on a roll. I don't think they didn't play quite as well as they played Kentucky, but I can understand. But great atmosphere. It's always great coming back home where you're welcome. Coach said he hates these games. I said, I don't know why, because he's never lost one. But, I thought our guys did everything we could do to compete, and this is only going to help us get better.
If I could, give me a moment to unpack this welcome home, homecoming and horizon. First, can you talk about this homecoming, not just as a coach, but as a player too, if you can go back that far, and also how does a game like this and this schedule that you have help you for success in the Horizon League?
All right, let's talk about the homecoming. It's fun when before the game you can go see Steve Smith, a college roommate, a guy that I won a championship with. And then I'm talking to Coach Izzo, and then Ken Redfield, I remember him hosting me on my visit, and also when we won the Big Ten championship, he comes on the court and gives you a hug. Those memories, when you're 18 to 22, you never know they're going to happen 30 years later. But I thought that was pretty fun. This is no matter what, it's always going to be home. When you play 4 years and you coach 13 years, and as Coach said when he started off coaching for Judd, 13 years as a coach at Michigan State under Izzo, really, guys, it's like 30 years because every day it's like a battle. But you gain a lot of experience. You build a lot of relationships. It's always fun coming back, especially as a coach, because everyone on their staff, from the trainer, Pruder, to, doesn't matter, the video, strength guy, Dr. Guess, you become so incredible friends with these people. But I just wanted my guys to get a great experience of, in my mind, this gets us ready. When we do win the Horizon League, we will play an opponent like this in the NCAA tournament. So games like this are important. So I got a lot out of it. Now I got to get on the bus, go to Chicago and play DePaul. I don't know if DePaul is going to be quite as good as Michigan State, but a challenging schedule always gets you ready for conference play. I told my team the most important 20 games of the season is your conference. So you just have to do everything you can before the conference to figure out yourself and then kind of go from there.
Mark, I was wondering what you think of Jeremy Fears and what kind of the next step he's taking is being a point guard, knowing what Tom obviously looks for in that position, which he values.
Michigan State should thank me on that one, because I had to work Fears' family and dad morning, noon, and night to get him to come here. I told him I'm happy for him. That's a true statement. That Jace Richardson, too, they should thank me for that one, too. But it was the same thing. I think I'm happy for Fears because he overcame a lot of adversity, some issues that he had his freshman year, and so unluckily timing, and the kid's averaging a double-double. A true leader, true Spartan, and I'm happy for him. And what is he? He makes 2 threes on us, on top of having a double-double. Incredible point guard. That it's going to be fun watching him and the Smith kid at Purdue go head-to-head for that Big Ten title.
You were part of 87 wins here, and you coached a lot of great point guards. But when you look at Jeremy's development now as a sophomore, I think he had 18 and 11 tonight in 28 minutes. How has he improved, and how good can he be?
He's improved a lot from day one. They think they're all world just because they're McDonald's and USA this and all that. But you can always tell that he was going to be very good here because he's a coach on the floor. He embodies everything of what you want in a point guard, and he just wants to win. And when you have a point guard that can distribute to their pieces, and he's already thinking as a coach, they're going to win a lot of games.
And another guy you know very well, Carson Cooper, was kind of unrecruited coming out of high school. Now he's a starter on this team, had 12 and 6 in this game. What can you say about Coop? Him sticking with it here at Michigan State and, the type of player you've seen him become now?
Yeah, I remember when we were recruiting Cooper. It was at the EYBL. I think it was one of the last weeks. And I think it was Eastern Michigan that offered him a scholarship and some other school. And we just saw that the Jackson kid, good size, and over his career, you just have to trust the process. And Cooper has trust the process. And his athleticism, his skills to handle the ball and those handoffs and those rolls, and then his strength has gotten stronger. I know all those guys are going to graduate because they were good students when they came here. So it's good to see a guy stick with it, because so many Division I athletes now, well, the year he had last year with the agents and how they want to shop kids, it's good to see Cooper and Kohler and Cohen and Fears stay loyal to this place. It's a good, it's a fun story. I like when they showed, Kentucky's payroll versus Michigan State. And everyone knows Michigan State's payroll is a little more than that. But it's always fun when they beat the Big Blue and they think that you can just, I'm not going to comment on them, but I just like the development that Michigan State does with their players.
You threw a lot of lobs to Stagg, but what would it have been like to throw some to Cohen Carr? His eyes are up above the rim.
On the break, that would he would be good in the at Houston when it was the fly slammer jammer era in those Vegas teams. But Carr is I just enjoy following him on Twitter because he's going to get one every game. And I said we can hold him without a dunk, but he knocked down a few threes tonight too. So it's good to see that. But it's fun watching an athlete put it all together, and it's that's going to be missed when he leaves this place, when he graduates.
Monty,
okay.
So when it comes to Coach Izzo and the way that players learn from coaches, a coach like yourself learned a lot from Coach Izzo. So how are you a lot like him, and how would you say the two of you are different?
Well, we're a lot alike because I hear from my assistants all the time that I care so much about the players. And it's hard to play them all, but the time that I was here and the time that Izzo put in to meeting with the players, doesn't matter if it's the drives to the house to the walks, you really develop a relationship and a connection with them. So, I don't know, difference-wise, I think probably I'm healthier. I work out more and I eat better meals than Coach, but we're both competitors, and I think we just both love our compassion, and we like, our profession, and it's no better job. I get to, coach college basketball every single day. So everyone asks me, well, how you doing? You hanging in there, this, that, and that? Hey, guys, like I said, it's 20 conference games. That's most important. I'm doing great. I have a family. Of course I want to win, but I don't know if it's a lot of differences. Maybe, probably the biggest difference is the payroll. But other than that, we're a lot alike the same. We really are. Any more questions? All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.